What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Listen, I got another review to do after this, so we finna get through this quick because it really wasn't much. This is the haves and the have-nots. Girl, is it really called second chances? Okay, it is called second chances. But let's just get into this episode right quick because you know what? I felt some type of way. Let me write this down. Second. That ain't how you spell it. Okay, that's how you spell it. Second chances. That ain't how you spell it either. Okay, that's how you spell it. Don't mind me, girl. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Anyway, so the episode picks up. First of all, I'm gonna just say the episode made me feel a type of way, especially when it got to a certain part at the end, and I was just like, girl, I've been looking at a lot of heavy stuff, okay? And I have some questions about something that I watch, when they see us. I will present it when I do my what it is video later on this week. But I do have some questions. And that last scene, oof, it did something to me. With Veronica. We'll get to that in a second. So this whole thing with let me turn this off. This whole thing with Madison. Madison deserves to be fired. We established that. Madison got fired from David. Madison did not get fired from nobody else. Another thing that I want to mention, and that disturbed me. So, this is what happens. Okay. I gotta talk to the choir right now, and I gotta talk to Tyler, and I gotta talk to production and all that shit. Let me just tell you this, okay? You got bitches that's particular like me who will watch stuff for every little nook and cranny, okay? And I can see stuff that ain't necessarily it don't make sense a little bit, and you gotta figure out how to stay with the flow of the script. I say that because there was supposed to be this gentleman that came in, African American male, and when David and Veronica were sitting down there in the waiting room, Madison came out there and told them that they was in surgery. They was in surgery for Jeffrey or whatever. Didn't know the particulars, if it was really Jeffrey or not. Just knew that it was an African American male. Okay? And so at this point, when they went to go look at the male person, we knew it wasn't Jeffrey. But they pulled the sheet back, and if he was supposed to be in surgery, whether it's brain surgery or whatever, why is his eyes all the way open? If he passed away, why is his eyes all the way open with fresh blood? He was sitting there on that sheet, on that table. Whoever, extra number 734, that motherfucker was laying on that table like this. I said, close that bitch eyes. This is not, it's just the little things that I catch, and I should be just like, girl, it's just TV. Be quiet, be quiet. But sometimes you just gotta say something. Bitch, next time, like that, okay? Because he's supposed to be deceased. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be deceased. And so at this point, David was pissed off. Rightfully so. Madison, you're fucking fired. That's what he really wanted to say, but he can't say that on this TV. But, he was like, I'm sorry. Keisha was right there. And the way he balled up into her arms and stuff, I said, bitch, don't you cry, because you don't deserve to cry, because you put this family through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then Keisha came through and was like, it wasn't the house, okay? It was the address, but it was the building next door. And so at this point, I'm like, so where's Justin and motherfucking Jeffrey? Veronica over there at the crib, and it's Justin and Jeffrey right there, okay? Come to find the fuck out, Justin had blanks in both guns, okay? Because remember, he said one gun has a bullet in it. Now we're gonna find out which one. And our dude recalled me, and I told y'all this. I had to rewind because I was like, did I see flashes come from both guns? Yes, we did, but they were blanks. And I said, so this motherfucker is playing Russian roulette with blanks, okay? And he think this shit is funny. Veronica was pissed the fuck off. She was somewhat concerned for once about her son and wanted to get him out that situation. Jeffrey didn't want to go, but Jeffrey was leaving anyway because he was like, this bitch, you know, he played me. He tried to make it seem like he was going to shoot me. He put a gun to me and all this stuff. Fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. Okay. And so Justin and his feelings, you know, of course, Veronica calling him girl and shit all boo, boo, boo. So they up in the garage and all that shit. This white lady, let me tell you something. When they see us, got me so mad at certain people. And this bitch come through. Oh my God, could you move your car? Now listen, at first I was with her because, bitch, you could have parked that shit. Okay, I hate when I see people double park or when I see people park their car in certain places where you know damn well there's a spot right there, bitch. You could have parked that shit right there, bitch. But at this point, I was like, you know what, Veronica, get that bitch hell. Get that bitch hell because she was one of them uppity bitches. Oh my God, I'm about to get security. I'm about to get security. I said, bitch, get security. Get fucking security. You know, you called me on the wrong fucking day. Okay, bitch. Veronica said, girl, get the fuck up out of here. Who the fuck is security? Okay, because she and Jeffrey going back and forth about you coming home, you being with that thing and all that stuff, whatever. Okay, now at this point, security is goddamn Justin. And she was like, oh, so you got a little fucking rent-a-cop. She was like, I'll call the cops. He said, bitch, I'm a cop. She said, bitch, you used to be. I said, oh, okay, so we finna go back and forth like this. I like this. Okay, hold on. Keep going because I can't stand either one of them, you know, at this moment. So if y'all go ahead and take each other out, you know, take each other out. But I could tolerate Veronica more so than I can Justin. So at this point, I was wanting Veronica to take Justin out. I'm thinking that something's gonna happen, right? Next thing you know, they going back and forth. Jeffrey gets involved. Justin calling her bitches and shit. Oh, who you call the bitch? Who you do this? Or whatever the fuck happened. Next thing you know, Justin fucking slaps or punches the dog shit. No, he slapped the dog shit. He hit her. He hit that bitch, okay? David did slap that bitch. Boo! Justin and slapped that bitch. Boo! And I'm just sitting here like, who next? Jeffrey. He did go on attack mode and said, what you doing hitting her or whatever? Because regardless, at the end of the day, that's still his mama. Okay? Regardless, that's still his mama. It's funny how that shit works. You know what I'm saying? Bitch can be all fucked up to you, but then let another person come through and put their hands on the bitch. It's a whole nother story. Mind you, Jeffrey done stabbed her ass too and threw her over a fucking balcony before. Damn, Veronica, you just ain't got no luck with the men in your life. But anyway, at this point, they struggling. Veronica gets up off the car. I said, Veronica, bitch, she had me fucked up when she took that purse. And she was like, the little soft tap. You let go of him. I said, Veronica, punch that bitch. Get in your car and you run that bitch over, okay? Pin him in something or whatever. Get in your car. I know you got a crowbar. You got something up in that car, bitch. You mean to tell me your ass ain't carrying a Glock? You ain't carrying a 38 or something up in your purse? A 22, bitch? You ain't carrying something that you couldn't just take out and hit him with a butter? Girl, Veronica, you kind of disappointed me. The way you was giving him them love taps, then you gonna switch that shit over and get pissed off at Jeffrey when David come through and break the whole thing up, talking about some Jeffrey let that girl hit me. I said, bitch, Jeffrey came to your aid. Oh, you on his side. You on the queen's side. You on both their sides. Just like before, I said, you know what, Veronica, I don't have time for this. Bitch, at the end of the episode, we're just gonna go there. Veronica went to the police station and she said, bitch, I'm finna file a report against Officer Justin, to this other cop. Okay, and you know, she asked, dude trying to just follow policy. Now, see, I felt his pain. I felt his pain because I have encountered, and we had a caller do this yesterday. Actually, yesterday, you book something. You have a grace period of 15 minutes before we cancel your booking, okay, for a study room. We actually gave you an extra 15 minutes. You did not call and tell us that you were going to be late. So we follow policy and we cancel that shit. You get on the phone being belligerent and rude as shit to us because of your shit. Like, we supposed to call you? No, we're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that to us, okay? And so I felt his pain. He was just sit there trying to do his goddamn job, follow protocol and procedure as to what is the procedure when you got a gun to your head. Bitch, listen, he was trying to do the right way, okay? You have to fill out the paperwork. You have to tell me what he did. You have to do this and you have to do that. She ain't want to do all that. She think her name really ring bells up in this bitch. And obviously, I guess it does, because he went back there to go get somebody else who can help. And, at first he was trying to follow protocol too, but he just buckled to her whim too. So we gonna file this bitch. When Veronica said, that motherfucker hit me. Did you see what he did to my face right here? Oh boy said, I don't see shit. She said, you don't see this right here? He said, no. But either way, you still gonna have to fill out the paperwork so we can get this stuff started. I can't just go and pick him up and all this stuff and do all this shit. But anyway, it made me chuckle. So the old guy come out. They went on ahead, looked at the affidavit and all that stuff. And he was like, okay, cool. We're going to pick him up. Fine. I want you to tell which precinct he coming in. This precinct. Okay, cool. Let me know when he get here. No, we don't do that. But bitch, you fucking with the wrong bitch. I'm not just that bitch. I'm not just any bitch. I'm that bitch. So therefore, you're going to tell me when he's get here. I said, this black woman, on the one hand, I'm like, Veronica, who the fuck are you? Bitch, who the fuck are you? On the other hand, I'm like, look at this black bitch running shit. This black woman is out here running shit. And got people do... Okay, bitch. See, every time when it comes to Veronica, bitch be conflicted as shit. Can't stand a bitch, but be respecting the hell out of the shit she be doing sometimes. I'm like, all right, the power that she demands. I'm like, okay, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, she goes over there. They was like, okay, we'll give you a call. She goes over there on the phone, and she gets on the phone and calls some dude and say, get you and five other or four others and get yourself arrested and come down to precinct 11. Okay? Get some of your, basically, some rapey friends that want to do some criminal shit. And your rapey friends come down to precinct 11 because I need you to take care of the situation. I said, Veronica, I could have did without that. Because we already seen that shit with Wyatt. We know what she capable of. You playing into that stereotype that's what happened. I was watching When They See Us, and when Corey Rise was up in that goddamn adult prison, I was sitting there every time he got his ass beat. I'm sitting here looking like, what the fuck is going on? They pulled him in that goddamn room, and I was sitting here like, bitch, what else happened? Okay, it ran through your mind. Like, what else did that boy go? Pull it back, bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all should never had me watch this show, because I did say I was not gonna watch it, but then a bitch said, Ashley, just go ahead and watch it. Do it for the culture. You can get some more information. You knew about what happened, but you didn't know everything. But goddamn, bitch, I'm finna be pissed off for the next few days. So y'all gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. If you watched it, you understood. And you understand. Okay? I'm sorry. But anyway, it just did something to me when I seen that. And I was just like, oh, it's too soon. Okay? Moving on from that, we got this whole thing with Jeffrey. He pissed off at David. He's like, girl, you can't tell me what to do. I'm finna leave the house. I'm finna go do whatever I gotta do. You finna go stay with Justin? No, but I'm finna do what I gotta do. He was like, no, you gotta stop. I stop when you tell me why you fucking with mama. Okay? He was like, look, come to the house and I'll tell you exactly what's going on, bitch, because it ain't what you think. Okay? So next week, he gonna tell him what's going on. Now, what's going on with Jeffrey here? Okay? Now, it looked like a 27 piece on his head today, okay? The shit looked like it wanted to curl up, but it really didn't, and it was just sitting there, okay? Next week, it looked like somebody shaved the shit off a little bit, and they must have shaved a little bit too much, so they put a little piece on there to make it look like, it just didn't look right. It looked like somebody, little kid, cut his hair, and I'm confused about what's going on with it, okay? That's what I had to say. He go to the house, Madison at the house. Madison, let it go. Let it go. I know you tried to warn this boy, but it is what it is. Let it go. He's not going to listen to you. You look pathetic at this point because you're beating a dead horse, okay? Moving on at this point, this whole shit with Wyatt and RK. RK come up there with the ride. Now I really thought that he was gonna play Wyatt with them drugs. He did get the drugs for him. Now what is actually in that drug packet, we do not know. Cause we gonna see Wyatt gonna be fucked up next week, okay? Wyatt is gonna be fucked up, girl. I don't know what's in that shit. I don't know what's in that shit and I don't trust it, okay? Moving on from that, we're not gonna get into details about that shit because it really wasn't nothing. All y'all need to know is RK gave him the drugs and he playing a little game just like everybody else. Moving on. We find out that Jim only got $3,000 some up in his bank account. He called Lloyd trying to get some goddamn money, trying to get $75,000, and it ain't happening. Look, bitch, Catherine came downstairs on the phone trying to call Broderick. Bitch, this the second time that I called your ass, okay? And I usually don't do this shit. Now you better call my ass back. Jim was like, I would have said the same thing. That bitch don't want you. Catherine, you look pathetic at this point, and I felt the way because I've done. No, I have not. Let me stop. Bitch, you ain't finna play no games with me, okay? You ain't finna have me playing phone tag or nothing like that. Especially when I can tell that bitch it ain't even that type of party. Hell no, okay? No. Catherine, like, she don't give a shit, okay? She don't give a shit that RK took the car. She don't give a shit that Jim is broke as hell. She did get on the phone to call Lloyd just because Jim said it's for the son, okay? Because the Malones need the $75,000 or whatever. So, of course, she was throwing shade and throwing shots at him. Moving on from that, this whole thing with Candice, let's just get to this whole part. The dude at the hotel, he used the code word drink whatever to get the little prostitute stuff going, and he wanted a little foursome with RK, Rocky, and the girl or whatever. He trying to set this shit up, and RK and Rocky like, yo, we gonna take him for his money and all this shit. I said, yeah, okay, keep thinking that. Broderick shook. He shook to the motherfucker at this point. But this whole thing with Candice, I have a question. So, is this still fucking uploading? I do not know what's going on with my shit. It's going slow. It used to go fast. I'm just annoyed. But anyway, this is what I got a question about. So, the president-elect been at the artesian hoe-ass hotel all this time, doing all this stuff. But his house, that big-ass house, with privacy and all that shit, is right down the goddamn block. It's right down the goddamn block. Why the fuck are you at that hotel? I just want to understand that shit. Why are we wasting money like that? Okay? And then they get there. We see some paintings from the wife who passed away. They get into their whole little stuff and their whole little spiel, whatever. Fine. Cool. They all look. I don't care for their scenes right now, okay? Because I want the drama to happen between them two. It really wasn't much. We didn't really learn nothing. But, bitch, this is what I really wanted to get to before I cut this shit off. The whole shit between, did I miss something with Hannah and this, or am I the only one who caught this? But last week somebody rang the doorbell, and it was supposed to be Derek. I'm assuming, but this week we didn't get the continuation of that scene. They went directly to the bank. I was confused about that. Am I the only one who caught that? Okay, maybe not. Moving on from that, they at the bank, and at this point, the lady was like, "Oh, we still got your signatures. We're waiting on you, boo-boo, to sign and all this stuff." She was like, "Okay, cool. You're gonna sign this money. We want how much you want to sign over? I want $8 million signed over. So, but I just want leave 20,000. Okay, leave 20,000 in the account, but signed over the 7,999,000. Nope." 900. Nope. Let's go back. Bitch, it's been a long day. 7,980,000. There you go. $1,000. Okay. And she was like, okay, cool. So they was doing the thing like that. And she was like, wait a minute, how much you wanted and how much you wanted to leave? Girl, get him that 7 million and leave that 20 up in there, okay? And she was like, I'm sorry, ain't no money up in this account. You are overdrawn by $4,000. And I said, bitch, Candice out here playing fucking games. I know. I said, bitch, and let me find out Candice is out here playing. And then on the next week's episode, we see her sitting on that bed with that goddamn laptop. And I said, oh my goodness, let me find out Candice was doing all this shit just as a boy, being nice and shit. I said, bitch, so you had us feeling you, being happy for you and Hannah in this reunion and all this stuff, and you just playing games, girl. I said I wasn't gonna be on here long and still gave y'all a full ass review. But anyway, that was the episode, y'all. Tell me how y'all felt about it, and I will see you guys later. Peace.